Hi, part 4, Tied to Beautiful. So we ride a shuttle bus for a 4-hour trip, and it's up over this little pass. In a lot of spots is one lane dirt road with waterfalls going over the road. It's raining good. There's crosses everywhere because a lot of people have crashed, and the cliffs are all the way down. These roads are high up and they're steep cliffs. But we take these roads for about 4 hours, and they're so tight that some spots, when two buses come together, one bus will have to back up and on the edge of these cliffs. It's a trip. These drivers are good drivers. But we get off in the town about 12 o'clock. We've been riding the bus since 8 o'clock, maybe since like 7. And I think we had a 1-hour layover at a little shed somewhere. They have little sheds on the side of the road with little like altars all over the roads. It's crazy. Little praying sheds, candles and stuff. And we get out, and there's no taxis or rides that I see. So we walk about 7 or 8 miles up a dirt road all the way up to like the top of the mountain, and then we walk about a mile off of the dirt road down a little trail, and we come up on this little thatch hut, and there's this little guy there. Tied to Beautiful is a little guy, probably about 4'9", 4'8". He's small. He's got 2 female assistants with him. Probably 19-year-old, 20-year-old, like little natives. They look like little like Indians from the Amazon. But he's got his little female assistants and probably his girlfriends. I'm not sure how that works. But anyways, we have lunch with them. They feed us. They feed us good rice and a little bit of meat with some veggies. I think it was probably like a little bit of ground meat. I'm not sure what it was. And potatoes and a soup. We eat that, and then we start chilling and we're relaxing. There's hammocks everywhere in the this little thatch hut. There's like 2 or 3 hammocks hanging. So I jump in a hammock and I'm just relaxing, waiting till about 12 o'clock. When everyone gets ready and starts getting ready to do the medicine. They do it around midnight. I'm sitting there, my buddy Fred is translating, and he's kind of like taking me along, my guide. And he helped a lot, but I get a little clay pot full. He gets a little clay pot full. His girlfriend gets a little clay pot full. And the assistants, I think they were drinking it too, because I know the Taita, he was drinking a lot. He was drinking like cups of it. He has a tolerance, obviously. But I drink the first cup, about a shot glass and a half, and I'm like, okay, I feel a little high, but not much. And then I get another cup, and I start to feel that, and I'm like, whoa, oh wow, it's starting to hit me. And I'm starting to see Mother Earth everywhere, but then I have to go to the bathroom. It's cleaning me out again, and I go to a little hole they have, and I'm using it, and then I throw up a little bit, and then after that, boom, it kicks in, and I'm seeing Mother Earth everywhere, but it's really soft. I'm seeing her in every blade of grass, all the trees, all the plants. I see her in the sky. I am seeing her in all the rocks and everything. Everything is Mother Earth, and I see her in everything. It's crazy. Her spirit's in everything. And I'm having a pretty smooth trip. But the Titus says, oh, wow, he's high, because I can understand him a little bit. Our ESP's working a little bit too, but he looks at me and I'm just looking in the clouds. I'm up in the clouds. I'm like literally floating in the clouds. I'm having a nice trip. It's cool. It feels good. Nothing like the trip before this one, but I have a good trip all night, just kind of like feeling it, relaxing, a real relaxing trip where I'm like just laying there and just like chilling. After that, it starts to get light and we roll out our mats and a sleeping bag that I brought a nice sleeping bag with me because it's cool in the jungle. So, and I had a little mat that I bought from Venture's Edge and a bunch of camping gear. So I had my little setup, my backpack with all my gear, but we lay our mats out when the sun starts to come up and everybody's sleeping in the hut and we go to sleep. The little native girls were sleeping in there. The Taita was kind of sleeping there. Everybody was sleeping under this little hut. Everyone's got their little mats. It's how they do it there. We pretty much sleep all day, and that evening we recover and they make us a nice dinner, and they have a little rabbit they got. It was like I think a rabbit that they just caught there, or the neighbors must have raised, but it looked like a little wild rabbit, but they put it in the soup, made a rabbit soup with potatoes and carrots and some onions, and it was good. It was nice. They fed us, and then we kind of just sleep that night. And then, because they don't want to give it to you back to back, so we get a little rest. And then day 3, we wake up again, we hang out, do our thing with everybody. I think I went and bought some food and I fed everybody. There was a little store down the road, like 5 miles away, just not even a store, just someone had the side of their house opened up with a little window, and they had a few things in the window, and they sold a few things like rice and eggs and basics, but I bought enough food to make a meal for everybody. I forget what I bought, but I bought some meat and some rice and some veggies, and we cooked them up. Everybody, we all ate together. That night, it gets to be about midnight again, and I get a little clay pot again with a shot glass and a half full, and then they give me another one, and I'm going to get into, I had a mushroom trip before I came to the Amazon, and I saw one of my sons drowning, and it was kind of crazy. It was like a dream, but he was like a young kid and he was drowning. My kids are young at this time still. And it freaked me out. That's actually what made me go to the Amazon, because I was like, whoa, that was a traumatic vision. You don't want to ever have any visions of your kids ever passing away in any way. But I show the Taita, my friend's translating everything, but he said, let me see a picture.